Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Majemuoluwa, and on this channel I share tips to help you scale your career in tech. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to become an AI product manager in the year 2026. Whether we like it or not, artificial intelligence has come to stay, and rather than you being in the sidelines, it's important that you tap into the opportunities in this space. I know the term AI product manager might sound like one of those titles that feels out of reach. I mean, some people would hear it and think, you need a PhD, you need to have deep understanding of machine learning, or even years at a big tech company to become an AI product manager. But that is not true. In 2026, AI product managers are being hired because they understand users, they understand the business, and they understand how to use AI capabilities to actually build useful products. So let's start with what an AI product manager actually does. So what you need to know is that an AI product manager does not build models, right? We're not in the business of competing with machine learning engineers. AI product managers' job is to first identify problems that are worth solving with AI. Two, decide where AI adds values and where it doesn't. Three, define product requirements for AI features. Four, work closely with your machine learning engineers, the engineering team, your design, legal team as well. Then finally, ship AI responsibly and measure impact. So think of an AI product manager as the translator between the user problems, the business goals, and then AI capabilities and constraints. So if you already understand product management, right? If you are already a product manager, then AI just simply becomes a tool and not a replacement at all. So now let's talk about skills you need in 2026 to become an AI product manager. So you do not need to become a data scientist or machine learning engineer, nothing like that. All you need is actually just AI literacy. And what this means is understanding what AI can and cannot do, understanding the difference between rule-based systems and machine learning systems, and then also understanding basic concepts like training data, hallucination, latency, bias, inference, and cost. So all of this is the AI literacy that you need. And on the product side, of course, you would still need your core product management skills like understanding user research, strong problem discovery, prioritization, stakeholder management, and communicating clear requirements. So summing this up, the skill that you need to become an AI product manager is first your core product management skills, and then adding AI literacy to it, and voila, you have what it takes to become an AI product manager. So now let's go a bit deeper into what you need to learn and of course what you can skip. So if I'm to put together a roadmap of what you need to learn to become an AI product manager in 2026, this is what it's going to look like. So first you want to learn the AI fundamentals. So you don't need to go in depth into the, nitty gritty of the mathematical heavy stuff, right? What you need is conceptual understanding of how models are trained, how data quality matters, and why AI outputs are probabilistic. Then the next thing you want to learn is AI product patterns. So here you want to explore and understand how different popular AI products that we have right now, how they are actually built. So I'm talking about products like chat interfaces, recommendation systems, search and ranking, automation, and copilots, right? This is where the concept of vibe coding actually comes into play, right? So building apps, right, without you having to, you know, go through the nitty gritty of writing code, right? So vibe coding, can fit into understanding automations and copilots, and then personalization. So you really want to have a good understanding of AI product patterns. Like you want to go in depth into, learning how these products are built, how these models are trained, how these products work, right? Because that would serve as a foundation for you to be able to leverage and build other things that you might want to build. And then the final thing I would say you need to learn is responsible AI, because you actually want to build AI products that actually solve problems and not necessarily cause more problems, right? So having a good understanding of responsible AI is very, very crucial. So you want to fully understand concepts like bias, privacy, data consent, explainability, and guardrails. Again, building responsible AI is actually your responsibility as the product manager. And now to some of the things that you can actually skip in your learning journey, especially if you're just starting out. I would say first, trying to master deep learning frameworks. I mean, it's good to know these things, but I wouldn't say it's the highest priority or is the most important thing you should be focusing on at this time. Then secondly, chasing every new AI tool. Again, not even just in the AI space, right? Generally, I'm always more about, understanding the foundations, understanding the basics, like having a good understanding of the basics, because that's what would help you to be able to utilize or leverage any tool that you need to leverage, as opposed to just jumping from one AI tool to another AI tool and just going through the rat race, right? You definitely do not need that. And then the final thing that I would say you should actually skip is over collecting certificates. Again, I don't think people really care that much about certificates without actually proof of ability, right? So these three things I think I would say you can actually absolutely skip if you are just starting out and looking to transition into AI product management. So now let's talk about how you can build your portfolio as an AI product manager. And for me, I think your portfolio should answer one question: can you make good product decisions with AI? So if I'm going to create my portfolio to position myself as an AI product manager, the things I'll put in portfolio will be, first, say 3 to 5 case studies, AI focused case studies. And here I'm showing clear reasoning and not just buzzwords and AI jargon. So with the case studies that you put in your portfolio, you want to show that you understand things like model limitations, user trust, cost implications, and edge cases. And beyond case studies, I would also, try my hands or get my hands dirty by actually building products using AI, right? Exploring the concept of vibe coding. You can curate, you can come up with ideas, product ideas, and without you actually mastering coding or having to go nitty gritty into the coding, you can build those products out using tools like Lovable, Claude, GitHub Copilot, and a host of other tools out there that you can use to play around to see how you can build products using AI. The more you explore, the more you get more fascinated and more interested in, adopting AI and using AI as a tool and not looking at it as something that is coming as a replacement. So in curating your portfolio as an AI PM, two things: case studies, right? AI focused case studies. You could have 3 to 5 of those. And then actually building products using AI tools, building products, building automations using AI tools. And then finally, let's talk about how to position yourself for an AI PM role. So you don't necessarily need to wait for AI product manager titles. Currently, I don't think a lot of organizations actually have that opening or that title, right? AI product manager. What you can actually look out for is product manager roles with AI features, platform or data heavy PM roles, right? Because there's a very high likelihood that you would need to adopt AI in these roles, and then also automation or tooling teams. And then on your CV and LinkedIn, you want to highlight AI related projects that you've worked on. You want to use clear language and not just hype and buzzwords. And then you want to also show outcomes and learnings. And then in interviews, you want to speak about AI realistically. Trust me, interviewers can tell if someone is just, should I say, just spewing buzzwords, right? As opposed to, showing a good and decent understanding of AI fundamentals and some of those things that were talked about that it would be good for you to understand if you're looking to become an AI product manager. So in wrapping this up, becoming an AI product manager in 2026 is not about chasing trends, right? It's about solid product fundamentals. It's about AI literacy. It's about good judgment and responsible decision making. So AI will always keep evolving, but one thing that would always matter and would always be constant is your product thinking. Thank you for watching this video. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm looking to hit 2,000 subscribers before the end of this month, so please help make this happen. And don't forget to share this video with anyone that you think would find this content useful, and you can share in the comments any topics, any questions you have, and anything that you'd love for me to create videos on. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.